Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to teach you about chess, more specifically the knight. So what is the knight? The knight is the horse of the board. It is a very powerful piece which is very sneaky and it can get to almost any place of the board at a very few short amount of moves. So let's start it with how a knight moves, how it captures and all those good stuff. Buckle up and get ready. Okay, let's start out on how the knight moves. The knight moves in an L-shaped direction. Two vertically, two squares vertically and one square horizontally to the left or the right. So you could choose any space that the knight wants to go. So also keep in mind the knight is worth 3 points. So if you lose a knight, it is basically giving the opponent 3 points. Also the bishop is also 3 points. Okay, as you can see, the knight has 2 spaces to move right now. I will move here because this is a knight's happy space. Why? In this position, the knight can move to 8 spaces if all the spaces are uncovered. So let me just show you a few moves down. Now it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. Another space that it can move to. Okay, now it has 7. And last but not least, this move. This is the example to show you how much spaces the knight can move. So it can move to 8 different places if it's in the center. So this is called the knight's happy square. But what happens if you don't move to the square? What happens if you move here? Well, that is sad for you because the knight doesn't have any much spaces to move to. The knight is very limited. Half of that. It only has 4 spaces to move. And imagine the knight was in the corner right next to this rook. It could only move to 2 spaces. So let me show you. So right now, if it was in this rook's place, it would be able to move only here and here, 2 spaces. If it's in the center, 8 spaces, corner, 2 spaces, edge, 4 spaces. So the knight is most powerful when it's in the center. That's why they call this the knight's happy space. So the knight moves in this weird L-shaped direction, and it also captures in the same L-shaped direction. It does everything. And also you need to know other pieces do not jump above other pieces. Like this rook, if I try to get it out, it doesn't move. The knight has a special power of jumping over the pieces. It's basically like a horse jumping over an obstacle. So that is how this knight just leaps over the opponent's pieces or your own pieces. That is a very cool factor of the knight, and that is the trump card for the knight. It is very sneaky, just jumps over the pieces and gets where it wants to go. Like maybe it wants to go to an outpost. So what's the outpost? Outpost is when a knight is like in the middle and there's no pawns in the way. So imagine this pawn was not in. If these pawns were not there and it's also guarded by a pawn, then the knight would be very happy because there's no pawn that is able to take, because the pawn is worth 1 piece, and if you wanted to trade a knight for a pawn, that wouldn't be too good because the knight is worth 3 pieces, the pawn is 1. It would be like giving your opponent 2 pieces for free. So that is an outpost. We'll talk that in a later video, but right now let's just focus on the basics. Well, focusing on the basics, we are done with the video. That is all I can now offer to the knight, because the knight doesn't have special things like en passant, promotion. It is all about moving and doing sneaky tactics, but those are all in a different video. So I hope you like this video. Please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you guys.